Boxers Training Channel. And tonight we are having a conversation, a discussion, if you will, about some accusations that Bob Earl made in regards to Devin the Dream Haney. He went up under the auspices of an open mic and said Devin Haney was literally ducking Teofimo Lopez. Now, that is really, really, really something to consider while you allow it to resonate in your thought process, right? Because everybody that follows boxing, not the haters, not the people that become one-minded when they gravitate toward a certain fighter and start to say things that are absolutely and unequivocally untrue. The fact of the matter is, once I say that Bob Arum said that Devin Haney actually ducked Teofimo Lopez, and I come on tonight and I say absolutely, unequivocally untrue. Shout out to my main man in the house, Ship Will Sell. What's up, Jesus? My main man. Look, check this out. We have a discussion, and this is hot too, because I'm spitting it now like I'm supposed to spit it. You know what I'm saying? Real hot, you know what I'm saying, and to the point, right? So here you go. Teofimo Lopez at one point was the unified lightweight champion of the world, right? There had been a lot of drama about around the fact that Teofimo Lopez was undisputed. No, and heck no. He was never undisputed. That is because he was the IDF, he was the WBA, he was the WBO, but he didn't have the WBC lightweight championship of the world, right? In order for you to be undisputed, you have to have all four sanctioned body belts. He only had three. Devin Haney had the WBC belts. Therefore, it's common sense analogy here, people. If you don't have all the belts, you can't be undisputed. Devin Haney has the WBC, and so Teofimo Lopez was falsely claiming that he was undisputed when in fact he was the unified lightweight champion of the world. Now that we've got past that bit of intellect, let's move on. You know what I'm saying? We came in here to talk about Bob Arum saying that Devin Haney was a duck, right? Devin Haney turned around and said, Bob, that's not true. That inadvertently is a lie, right? Now, I'm here to say that I know for certain that Teofimo Lopez, whom, by the way, is 27 years of age, he's 5'8" with a 68 point, I'm doing this off the top, y'all, 68.5 inch arm reach. He's a right-hander. He has 21 wins, 13 losses, one loss at the behest of George Kambosos Jr. George Kambosos Jr. was the man who beat the man that beat the man. Which one of those men was who? Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez got whooped the snot out of him by George Kambosos Jr. Teofimo Lopez had inadvertently beat the who do they call it? The Matrix? The Matrix. Anybody know who the Matrix is? Anybody in the chat, several of y'all out there know who the Matrix is. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Didn't jump in the chat. Who will be considered as the Matrix? Lomachenko, people. Vasily Lomachenko. Lomachenko got whooped by by Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez got whooped by George Kambosos Jr. George Kambosos Jr. got whooped by who? Devin the Dream Haney. So, now that we got that bit of history out the way, let's move forward. Now, as I said, Teofimo Lopez was the undisputed lightweight. No, excuse me. He was the unified lightweight champion of the world, And he now is the reigning WBC junior welterweight champion of the world. No, he is not the WBC. He is the WBA lightweight champion of the world. Okay, so we got that corrected. Devin the Dream Haney, you heard me, is 26 years of age. Happy birthday, son. He just made his 26th birthday last week, if memory serves me correctly. 26 years old. That's a good age, right age for a man that is pursuing greatness. And I think at some point, Devin Haney will become one of the best boxers in the world. In my opinion, y'all don't have to go along with that. I know somebody says, oh, heck no, Devin Haney is a bomb. No, Devin Haney has the proclivity and the potential to be great if he have the right hands moving his actions, moving him in the ring, moving his promotional side. He has the potential to be great. But he's 26 years of age. He's 5'9" with a 71-inch arm reach. He's right-handed. He has 31 wins, 15 by knockouts, no losses, never been stopped, no draws. Now, how you like that for coming off the top? So, this is the point. The point is that Devin the Dream Haney is a type of man that really, really, really feels disrespected when you call him a liar. When you say that he says something or something that isn't true. Now that's good, man. I mean, it's a lot of us out here should maintain that type of disposition about themselves in the honorary scheme of things as men. Right? But a lot of us, we don't want to do that. We want to, you know what I'm saying? We want to be cool and hip and all that stupid stuff that don't represent our honor. You understand what I'm saying? So Devin Dream Haney is an honorable man. So he's gonna come back and say what he feels is the truth. He says that he never ducked Teofimo Lopez, and and I'm gonna say this in all honesty. Devin Haney has never ducked Teofimo Lopez, and actually I've not known him to have ducked anybody. You feel me? Devin Haney is a warrior. There's a lot of cats out there that are warriors, but not like Devin Haney. Devin Haney will step up to the plate and fight whoever. Right, so this notion that Teofimo Lopez is telling us the truth, no, he's not. He's not telling the truth, people, and I think that y'all know that. But anyway, getting to the get to this stuff here, man. Like, why don't y'all go back and find out the truth of the matter asserted? Truth of the matter asserted, right? The truth of the matter asserted is that Turkey Al-Sheikh offered Teofimo Lopez that $10 million to fight Devin Haney that he was trying to get 3 or 4 years ago. He said he would fight Devin Haney for $10 million. I remember that myself. And at that time, they weren't getting paid like that. They didn't start really getting paid this type of money until Turkey Al-Sheikh came on the scene. You feel me? So, but he was already offered he already indicated that he would fight Devin Haney for $10 million, right? And at that time, it was just out of the question. Right. So now, Turkey out. She said, "Hey, look, I got a job. I got a deal for you. You fight Devin Haney. I pay you the type of money you want." Was in the neighborhood of $10 million. Actually, it was said that it was $10 million. You feel me? But okay. But I was trying to read a comment, but it evaporated. Anyway, $10 million, right? So at that time, they wasn't getting that type of money. So that was just a non-starter. Anyway, it was discussed back and forth between the teams. Bill Haney was like, "Oh, you heard him say that he want $10 million, right?" At that time, Bill would have relished to have gotten that $10 million to get in the ring, have his son get in the ring with Teofimo Lopez. He would have, if he would have had access to that $10 million, trust me, knowing the Haneys, like I know Bill Haney, right? Teofimo Lopez would have got game called on him, right? That fight would have been made, okay, or that it would have been called on Teofimo Lopez for ducking and goating, right? You know what I'm saying? But here's the deal. Now that was like 3 years ago. No, 2 to 3 years ago when Teofimo Lopez after that $10 million. Now, moving fast forward, Teofimo Lopez was told or was asked by Turkey Al-Sheikh when he signed a contract for $10 million. somewhere in that neighborhood. But that's the $10 million that he said he wanted. That's exactly record reflects that. That $10 million is a lot of money, especially to Teofimo Lopez, based on the fact that Teofimo Lopez didn't make $1 million when he fought Lomachenko. A million, but he didn't get $1 million for that fight. His biggest payday, I think, was somewhere in the neighborhood of 900,000. That was Teofimo Lopez's biggest pay. Trust me. Look it up if you think I'm perpetrating fraud, right? So for him, for Turkey Al Sheikh say, hey, come on and sign the contract and I'll give you that big money that you asked for. Teofimo Lopez, for the record, on a hot mic, says, no, I'm not ready to fight Devin Haney. Now, what kind of sense would it make for Devin Haney to turn around for Bob Aaron to say, "Hey, Teofimo Lopez wants to make the fight with you," right? Knowing from past experience, as far as Devin Haney is concerned, dealing with Bob Aaron, and trying to get the type of money that Devin Haney wants over what Bob Aaron is going to pay him, he already knows that ain't going to happen, right? Nothing personal against Bob Aaron. I like the way he promotes fights. He's a wizard when it comes to making up good fights. And I'm serious about that. In the scheme of they're professionally made, right? When Bob Aaron puts on a fight, especially a mega fight, right? I'm not saying that he pays an astronomical amount to the boxers, but to draw the type of money that he is searching for through the promotion, Bob Aaron wants to spend some money, right? So Devin Haney knows that Bob Aaron is not going to pay him. Hey, shout out to Jay Man. Bob Aaron, no, Devin Haney knows Bob Aaron's not going to pay him 5 to 10 million what he's seeking for, what he's actually, in my opinion, worth at this scheme, at this level of thing, based on the fact that Devin Haney really was an undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He was the beholder of all 4 sanctioned body belts, right? He beat George Kambosos Jr. for those 3 unified belts that he won from Teofimo Lopez and came undisputed. That is unequivocally undeniable, right? So my point being that he was undisputed. When you become undisputed, when you're carrying belts, your worth goes up as far as the promoters. They have to pay you more money. The more belts you get, the more success you get up the ladder, the more money they have to pay you. And not only, guess what? Was Devin Haney the undisputed lightweight champion of the world? He is now the WBC junior welterweight champion of the world in recess, right? And that being said, he should be considered going into negotiations as the A side with Teofimo Lopez. But since Teofimo Lopez wants to be the A side, he can't be the A side. That doesn't make sense. No way. Just absolutely no way. But I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? To keep it moving in a positive direction as far as what I love to do, and that's talk about some dang boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I got some else hot. You know what I'm saying? I got to you know what I'm saying? Put together, right? First, let me say this before I cut. I told y'all that if Tyson Fury used his jab, and that, listen to this, you realize that Tyson Fury had that much arm reach on Usyk, right? He had that much reach on Usyk. That much. Do you realize with that much reach, all you got to do to keep Usyk, or either your opponent off you, is stick your hand off and touch his forehead. He can't get around. I don't care what I don't give a dang what you do. If you got 9 inches of arm reach, right, and you stick it on your opponent's head, how is it possible scientifically for him to put his hands on you if you got that much reach on him? You can't do it, right? But apparently, Tyson Fury didn't get that memo because through the fight, Now, in my opinion, it was really a controversial fight because I actually had Tyson Fury winning that fight, right? At least from the first round to the fifth round. Then he kind of slacked up from the fifth to the seventh, but he picked back up during the duration of the fight. And I actually had Tyson Fury winning. But who am I? The judges thought otherwise. But the point I'm trying to make is this: Tyson Fury had enough skills, had enough reach over Alexander Usyk to keep him off him all night. Just by doing this. You know what I'm saying? And had, you know what I'm saying? The other hand we pop it, boom, pop, pop. But he didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And Usyk was doing some awesome things in the ring with him. Usyk is a hell of a boxer, man. That being said, I would appreciate it if y'all, don't have me call you knuckleheads, hit that subscription button sometime, would you? Would you be a gentleman and the ladies be ladies and hit that? I gotta get my ladies. I had some ladies in my chat before I went sideways. I'm gonna get my girls back. I need to have my girls back, man. So hit the subscription button, hit the like button. My second favorite boxer. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Who's my second favorite? But who's my first favorite? As far as you're concerned, who is my first favorite boxer? Sean Turner. You, could you help me out with that? Who do you think is my first favorite boxer? Now that's what we talking about. We talking about getting in this chat and engaging in this chat, man. I like that, Sean Turner. But who do you think my first favorite boxer is? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. But to answer your question, my first favorite boxer was who I mimicked myself behind. Anybody got any guesses of who that was? No, 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 Sean. My first was actually Muhammad Ali because when I boxed, I patted myself behind Muhammad Ali. My thing was I didn't. And once I saw Muhammad Ali, I went crazy with boxing. I'm serious. I just you know what I'm saying. I just had to try my hand in boxing, right? And I actually got good sticking and moving, on my feet. You know what I'm saying? One day I'm gonna show y'all. Let me see if I can still do that because I'm 75. Yeah, give me a break, y'all. But I think I can still float like a butterfly because I know I can still throw some punches, man. I mean, I was shot boxing this evening, and I was like, damn, I still got some behind. I still got some pepper behind my jab. I got pepper off my punches, right? Because I know what most of these guys don't know that to throw a good correct punch, all you need is you plant your feet, your right foot, right, throw the punch and push off your right foot, moving forward. And I mean, it's so easy, and anybody can knock, anybody. Listen to when I tell y'all this. Anybody can knock a person out. It's just knowing the leverage, the the foot, the right foot, pushing off the right foot at the same time that you're extending your arm. Bam! You know what I'm saying? Well, that's right. J Man in the house. 100. I appreciate that, brother. Yes, sir. But I got to get up out of here, y'all. I enjoyed y'all, man. Look here, man. And we're going to have to start doing more engaging with the chat. You know what I'm saying? Sean Turner and J Man. Appreciate y'all, brother. You know what I'm saying? Keep sticking to the script. Follow and help the old man be great. That's what I'm about. I want to be great. And let me tell you this little short story. I went to Vegas on my birthday, which was December 6th. My primary purpose to going to Vegas was actually to celebrate my birthday, 75 years on this planet, and that's a blessing in and of itself for me because I was a doozy back in the days, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know what I'm saying, being in them streets, I was in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? I was in the street. You know what I'm talking about? So to be here today to represent boxing, to be here today breathing and sharing with y'all. Man, if you ever hear anybody say that they've been blessed, man, man, I've been blessed. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed. Because I mean, put it like this. Most of the people who I came up with, they're gone. And my daughter said, on my birthday, and it's true. She said, who would have thought you would have outlived your partners, right? And I was like, boy, she been really sarcastic. And I thought about it. I said, no, she ain't being sarcastic. She being for real. Because, man, I was smoking that when I was a youngster, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, look. Man, some of the stuff I done faced, especially in this atmosphere that I'm in right now, right, with the opposite race, right. I'm in the South, right. Some of the things that I face today and deal with today, right. Back in the day, heads would have flew. You know what I'm saying? Heads would have flew. My thing has always been, uh, if you want respect, you give respect. Anything, there was no gray area when it came to that need and respect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no killer, ain't none of that. But I ain't having none of that neither. You heard me? Anyway, people, I enjoyed y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all chatting in the chat with me, man, and just being there with your brother, man. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? And I want I am going to draw y'all closer to the brother, right? Instead of y'all chasing around with these hype addicts, hype button. You feel me? Thank you, brother. Man, Sean, telling man, look, you blowing me up, brother. But anyway, man, before I go, I went to Vegas, as I said, and my primary reason for going to Vegas was to celebrate my birthday for number one, and also to see Bill Haney. I've been down there on a couple of occasions to see Bill Haney, and on both occasions he's been unavailable. Right? I mean, okay, I ain't tripping. Look, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I can't be mad at you, right? For whatever reason, right? Men gotta do what men gotta do, right? And when a man recognizes and start realizing the things that are so contrary to the fact of what you got on your agenda, right? The fact of the matter is, when a man start wrapping his head around that type of logic, right? He said he headed somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? And it is my goal and my expectations to leave this planet, right? Having done something. Listen to when I say this. Listen to me when I say this. To have done something historical in nature, right? To be looked upon after I'm gone as a good human being, right? That brings me back to when I was in Vegas. I went down to Mayweather's gym, right, and chatted with the brothers. I met Floyd's uncle Jeff. I met what's that youngster's name? Moulton. I met Moulton. Shook hands with him, and I just, you know what I'm saying. Actually, I was at home in the gym. You know what I'm saying, and I didn't know. You know, if I still had that type of, you know what I'm saying, connection with the gym, man, look, it was when I was in the gym, in middle of the gym, it was like I sucked all the air out, all the energy and air out the room, right, from my presence being in that gym. Man, that's a hell of a thing, man. When you actually and believe that transpired, and I really do believe that because of my knowledge and the way that I conduct and carry myself as a black man, right? I sucked all that out of the room. Met a brother, you know what I'm saying? His name is Woody, and it just so happens that years ago, before I came out of the before I left out of the darkness and came into the light, right? One of my hustles was buying and selling clothes, right? And I had accumulated, I want to say like 30 pieces. I had 30 pieces back there in my closet for like 10 years, right? And I thought when I was in Vegas, hey, let me see if I can get his stuff away, right? So, like I said, I met the brother Willie, right? And I communicated with him after I left, called, we talked, and I said, I got some clothes back there. I want to send it down to Vegas, to the gym, and take what you want, and pass this out to them brothers in there, right? And sure enough, I sent him to him. I sent him the box, and he got it. Actually, he got it 3 days ago. The mail been slow, and he just got it about 3 days ago. Anyway, I talked to him. He got it, and I told him make sure that he gives something to Jeff, and it would be an honor to me that he asked Moulton, Mayweather's a protege, to wear work out one of those sweatshirts that I had, long sleeve work sweatshirt, thick wool, right? Um, but I haven't got back on that part yet. And one way or the other, it doesn't matter, right? The fact of the matter is, I did what I did from the heart. And the thing about that is, when I first started this podcast, I said, man, once I get monetized and my chat blows up like a lot of these cats that ain't doing nothing to benefit the community, right? I don't want to be like that. I want to be a beneficial nature to the community, right? So once I get started, get blowed up with all these numbers and get monetized and all that stuff, man, I'm gonna reach out to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give freely. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I might find something around here that I do a raffle or something and give some away. Now I don't know. And but the point I'm trying to make, y'all, I'm a real man, a real honorary black man. You know what I'm saying? And love the hell out of my people. Right? Ignorant as hell as they are, I love the hell out of my people. You know what I'm saying? And I sometimes I get off boxing and get into politics, man. And I know I'll wrap my head around the people that listen to me because I mean I know politics. I know politics. Oh, I know them. The school I'm from, either you was going uh, wrap your head around some education, wrap your head around some knowledge, wrap your head around some intellect, right? Or you just getting busted up. I'm serious as hell about that, right? That's the school I'm coming from. And let me say this. That's the school that I teach boxing up under, right? I'm demanding. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that these youngsters today can get uh um regimented to working with me. Cause I'm hardcore, man. I'm a demanding black man. You feel me? And that's where we gotta be these days, man. We gotta be demanding, right? We ain't got to be gangsters and hard and all that stuff. But we have to tote an astronomical amount of respect within our posture, and we gotta vote for our brothers and sisters what we want for ourselves. Now, see, there you go. You got me politicking. But that's, man, look, that's all about being real, about being genuine black man. You know what I'm saying? To say the least, right? Share this video, man. Share this video with your friends and your relatives, man. Say tonight that you was blessed with the presence of a real black man, a smart but black man. You feel me? Right? Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Sean Turner. Shout out to Sean Turner. Appreciate that, brother. Got to go. I love y'all. Don't forget to hit that subscription button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and relatives. This particular video for real, right? Drop a comment in the comment section and tell me if y'all really be believing that Devin Haney is ducking. And hit that like button. Just hit it. It ain't nothing. I mean, I'm not monetized, but to know that y'all are trying to support me in any way you can, that means a humongous thing to me. That being said, shout out to y'all in the chat. Get you some good rest tonight. Later. I am loving my podcast.